Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Unrendered, and today we're joined by IZ Division.
Was
Um,
good.
IZ Division is a producer and rapper, and today, we'll get to know a little bit more about him, his craft, etc. So, to kickstart the interview, why the name IZ Division?
Oh damn. Okay, we starting off like this. Okay, so IZ. Okay, so before I was a producer, a rapper, anything, the way I started to take music seriously is by DJing. I was first a DJ, and the first name I went by was DJ Z, just the letter Z, and then it grew into DJ IZ, and then I just dropped the IZ, and then for a little bit I went from IZ Beats. And then, but the thing is, there was like so many people. There was like at least two people named IZ Beats. So to stand out, I went by IZ Beats, all caps, for like 3 years. And then once I got the vision tag, and then the IZ Division. Shout out Danny Jean. He the one that um um is the voice behind the tag. I I started to be like, you know what? Let me change my name to IZ Division. If it wasn't for that tag, I'll probably still be named IZ Beats, all caps. I ain't gonna lie. So
Was that like inspired by like MF Doom? Because he got the all caps.
for yes,
Yeah.
well, it was both MF Doom and this artist called Jimmy,
Jimmy
who now
Poindexter.
goes, yeah, Jimmy. You know ball. Jamie
Yeah.
Poindexter. Jamie Poindexter. He's the one that kind of pushed me to do my name all caps and to have the all caps in my name for a while. So
Mm. I'm surprised you know Jimmy Poindexter. I feel like not a lot of people know about him.
yeah, I'm surprised. I'm surprised you even know Jimmy. Damn, you know ball, gang. You know ball.
Yeah, I used to listen to him a lot. Like last year when he dropped it was like with the magician or something.
Shazam.
Yeah, that he's pretty talented. But yeah,
Yeah, I used to listen to him when he dropped Do What Makes You Happy. I used to bump reparations. That was my shit. Like
yeah, I listened.
2023, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I listened to his like that, the Shazam album, and I listened to. It was the one with Uncultured on it. I forget what that was called.
And Coach, the ghetto land.
Yeah, Ghetto Land. But,
Okay, yeah.
But yeah. To move on to the next question, if you don't mind sharing, where you from?
I'm from Templeton, California. According to my mom, I'm from Templeton, California. I moved to Idaho at a young age, and I just live here my whole life, which is crazy, because because Idaho is like a weird place for someone like me, for with my sound to freaking come out. So
Is there like a music scene out there?
very. I'm not familiar with the music scene around here, but I do know like one or two people, but I'm not familiar with the music scene around here. So
Mm. Um, what inspired you to start producing?
J Dilla Donuts. J Dilla
Valid.
Donuts is what inspired me. I heard I was like in a really tough spot. Heard that album, like, yo, I'm gonna do this. Like my first ever, like, I guess, project I ever put out was this project called Waffles, because I was trying to beat Dilla so bad on SoundCloud. It's not there anymore because some of the beats were kind of half baked. I don't know if I still have the files for that, or even the original files that because I made them shits on like an old fucking HP laptop. So
Mm. How'd you like find Dilla?
I social media. What? How did I? Cause I got into Kanye, Tyler, which then got me into like the gateway on like different artists.
Yeah.
Around 2021 is when I got into Kanye, Tyler, who else? Wu Tang, Uh, Knife Wonder is like some of the people I kind of discover around that time.
Mm. What's your favorite like Dilla beat?
Damn, you got me.
Yeah.
I got I got a couple, but a favorite is impossible. I got a couple though. Um, off the dome. There's this beat called Man's World, which is like unreleased. Um, the beat to Bullshit by Farside. Um, it's another good Fall in Love is a good beat.
Mm.
Running of course.
Yeah.
The gotta tell is gone.
Mm.
I won't do. E equals MC squared, and then fucking just the donuts. I
Yeah.
love donuts.
That's a crazy album, man.
Yeah,
Um.
crazy. Like goddamn.
Yeah. And to think he made all that like right before his death is crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like
Yeah.
there's like two. There's I heard that he made all those on like a Boss 303, and then there's another people that say he made that shit on Ableton or some shit like that.
Mm. Either way,
I
it's
don't.
impressive.
It's it's still a fucking amazing project though. I will give him that.
Yeah. How long have you been producing, like making music in general?
In general, like 4 years. Started in like 2021. Been doing this shit for 4 years.
How'd you get into like DJing?
Um, DJ. There's this game called DJ Hero that that I found. I got him on which is basically Guitar Hero for DJs.
Mm.
And fucking I just liked the fuck out of that shit. I'm like, you know what? Let me try the real thing. So I got like a little used cheap $50 DJ controller on eBay, and fucking started just trying to experiment. And then I got a little better by seeing Grandmaster Flash, Jazzy Jeff, Rod Swift, Mr. Sinister, Rock Raider, DJ Qbert, DJ Shortcut, and Mixmaster Mike, like all of the DJs from like the 80s, 90s. I looked up to them, and then that's what got me into like producing. So yeah.
Moving on to like the next question. What do you make your beats on?
The main thing I make my beats on, specifically, always, never, might not change for probably of the longest, is Serato Studio. From when I started making beats all the way until fucking today is the only thing. I tried using GarageBand, tried using MPC beats. I couldn't get around them. It's probably because I'm just too familiar with Serato. But fucking yeah, that's what I'm sticking with for now.
Do you have like what? Is there any equipment you use?
I try to use it. Try to use on the Kai MPC, MPK, and then fucking an SP44, because they released like an update where you can use the SP44 as a MIDI. And fucking I just go with the fucking keyboard. I use the keyboard like an MPC. So fucking so yeah.
You also rap occasionally, and how'd you get into rapping?
Mad Villainy is what inspired me to rap. Doom Flow, his work on that, and then that's what inspired me. Okay, there's like this little lore about me that I never tell anyone till now. I used to go by a character named CADTF Doom, which stands for Cardboard and Duct Tape Face Doom, which is basically a shittier version of MF Doom. and the CATTF Doom stands for cardboard and duct tape face Doom because I had like a mask that I wore once as Halloween for MF Doom. And then I'm like, you know what? Let me try to do this. And then I tried it for I tried to do that shit for a month, and then fucking I did fucking like it. I thought it was corny as shit.
Mm.
And then I'm like, okay, let me try to actually rap on my own. And then I put out a project which I took off because I didn't like it. Thought it was corny as well, called "Am I a Failure?" in like 2022. I think summer 2022, around the time I met Kate and Noel. And then fucking yeah, and then I try to rap, and then I'm still working on this fucking project, but procrastinate. I'm a pro procrastinator. So yeah.
Um, moving on to like the next question. Does anybody else in your family do music, or does anybody else like in person, do music?
I'm in person in the town that I live in. I used to know like one, two people, but they like graduated and moved out. And then fucking in my family, it was just my grandpa. Oof. He was like playing guitar and the accordion, and I thought that shit was cool.
Mm.
And then fucking so yeah. Oh, and my grandmother, she played the piano for a little bit, but I haven't seen her or heard her play. So.
Mm. Who are some of your favorite artists?
As of now, let me look through the Spotify real quick. As of now, Aphex Twin, the Beatles, the Maria's Clips with the new album, Tyler. As of now, but of all time, definitely Dilla, Doom, Madlib, The Alchemist, who's some more? That's what I can think of as of now.
Okay, okay. What artist do you want to produce for the most? And doesn't have to necessarily be like underground artists. It can be mainstream artists as well.
Mish, I'm gonna do a combo of both. Technically, Brandon stuff I want to work with, but the thing is, I sent him like a couple beats. I don't know if he's gonna use them. Um, who's some artists I want to work with? I want to produce. Who are some artists I do want to produce with? Hold on, I think I got a list. Give me a second, gang. Okay, off the dome, I want to work with Westside Gun is someone I want to produce with. Earl, Sweatshirt. Who I want to produce with? That's a. I guess Kendrick. I don't know if that might happen. Schoolboy Q. Someday Kawaii Steez, cause I heard him on semi-auto and he snapped on that shit off of SB song Fully Cooley.
Yeah.
Jaguar, I did sound like two beats. I don't know if she's gonna use them. Um, Roman Rizzo. Who else? That's all I got, gang.
Okay. Who are some of your like favorite producers of all time?
Dilla always. Madlib. Alchemist. Knife One. Wonder. Knowledge. Um, let's see. Um, my favorite producer. Oh, Danny Jean. Shout out Danny Jean.
Mm.
Um, Ghost of Pops. Shout out Ghost. He produced Wonderful Life and like Katie Know and Haruko Must Know or SP. Uh, my favorite producers. Shout out Dono Chris. He's usually Zai's producer. Um um Lil Lun and SB Conductor Williams. Oh fuck. How the fuck I can forget about Conductor Williams? Derringer, Danny LaFleur, uh and fucking and Muja Beast, yeah.
Okay, valid picks. Um,
Yeah.
uh, what are some of your favorite music projects of all time?
My favorite music projects of all time that I made or that I worked with.
Uh, just like anything. It could be just artists you like, albums you like.
Albums I like. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna do it like this. Projects that I made is Drive Against the Circus, The Devil Wears a Red Suit. Um, this passion project called The Remaining Time of Our Memories, which is heavily inspired by The Caretaker, Everywhere at the End of Time. That I'm still working on. Hopefully I can get the first part of it out um this weekend or like next week. And then and then projects I worked with. Time is in your favor for sure. Fully Cooley, which are two projects that I heavily produced on. Proud Cuckoo Land. Um, Suicide by Zide. Those are my favorite projects. And then just albums. My favorite albums of all time: Dilla Donuts, Mad Villain, um, Mad, um, Mad Villain, and then Off the Dome cheat codes by Danger Mouse and Black Thought. Blue Lips, Schoolboy Q, um, Alfredo by Alchemist and Freddie Gibbs. 808s and Heartbreaks by Kanye. Off the Dome, that's what I have. Yeah, so.
Okay. What's album of the year to you right now?
Album of the year for me, as of now, either Thomas in Your Favor, Fully Cooley, the Clips album, like God Sort of Mouth, Don't Tap the Glass, um, Mayhem by Lady Gaga, what else? That's it, gang. I fuck. My mind blanking, gang. Fuck.
It's good. Um, top three in the underground right now, in your opinion?
And mine pick. Fuck. No particular order. Personally, Zide, Caden, No, Spiegel.
Okay. On the topic of Caden, Noah, and Spiegel, you work with them a lot, and I just want to know, like, how'd you find them and like meet their circle and whatnot?
So Caden. So it was first Caden, No, because he was promoting. According to him, on his interview, he was in his um trash trash music era, where he dropped his first ever project called the Caden EP, when he just went by Caden, not Caden period, no question mark. He just went by Caden. He was promoting it on TikTok, and then I just commented on that shit because that shit was hard. I think it was like Oreo plain. It was either noodle or Oreo plain. I don't remember. I commented on that shit. He hit me up. He was like, "Yo, fuck with you. I want to make something." I'm like, "Okay, let me." And then we just been chilling, and then fucking I was there. I was kind of there when it was made. We made wannabe. I think he had like and when he fucking dropped this song called Titty Kaka, and then fucking and then the first ever it's either that thing you do or this song called Goofy Gang off my EP I Need Directions, which was like in the works for like months or maybe a year, but like, oh, that thing you do, as Kano explained, he sent me a guitar loop from this girl. He was like, "Yo, loop it and fucking put some drums on it." I could have looped it, so I chopped it up, put some drums on it. That shit, sent it over, and then fucking that was the shit for that thing you do. But for Goofy Gang, it was this beat that I fucking made that I wanted that was like basically the first ever time me and Kaden rap on a song together, and fucking um it was kind of ass for fucking it was the fucking the beat was awesome though. I remember the beat being fucking sick as shit. But I don't know what was the first ever time I ever connected with Kaden No. And then after that, we worked on Noodle, and then I started talking to him more on like '03 summer. Fucking, we started working on Noodle, and then fucking he worked on Marshall Lee tape, and then Cloud Cuckoo Land, and then Time is in Your Favor. And then during that time, it was like Cloud Cuckoo Land era. I was in this group chat, and the thing about me is that I never like they always post their shit, and I never had like the time for it to like just sit down and just fucking see what's up. So fucking so I see someone that just dropped out of fucking nowhere just recently. It was like the date that he released this project. I'm like, you know what, fuck it. There's a day I'm gonna just go ahead and listen to this project. The project was Delusion Tapes by Spiegel. And then I was like fucking with it, like, yo, this motherfucker, how the fuck is this motherfucker not famous and shit? So I hit him up. I was like, yo, I fuck with your shit. I wanna work with you. And fucking I sent him a beat pack that contained the beats for Illis and fucking Nocturnal Emissions, where you use later for on Fully Cooley. And then I worked with other rappers during that time, so really shout out Kaden O. By the way, he also told me before the interview to he told me to say hi to you as well.
Oh,
He sent his regards.
tell him I say what's up,
and please, yeah, and please put that shit in the video because he told me as well. Anyway, though, yeah. So shout out Kaden No, shout out Spiegel, bring both the projects and shit. Yeah, so shout out to them. Grateful to work with them.
How long ago was this, if you remember?
Um, so for Caden, it was like 3 years ago. For Spiegel, it was like a year ago.
Okay. On to like the next question. What's your favorite part of making a beat?
My favorite part about the process of making a beat is the emotion I put into it. There's like this quote by the alchemist because he went to like a painter's house and it was like, "Yo, how you know when a painting is done?" And the painter said, "When I get emotional."
My friend, who's a painter, like a really incredible artist, I asked him the same question. I was watching him paint one day. I'm like, how do you know when the painting's done? He's like, I get emotional.
So for me, the alchemist tried to put that in his art, and then I'm like, let me try to put that into mine as well. So I try to like put every as much emotion as I can into like a beat as much as I can,
It's awesome.
and then freaking yeah, and then I freaking just if I feel like sending it out, I send it out. If not, I because usually it has to be like a certain amount of emotion to like send it out to someone. Be like, you know what, I'll let this one out. If I put too much emotions, them shits are being put in a vault, or fucking if them shits don't have enough emotion, I'm leaving them shits in the vault. So it's got to be just right for me to like give it out to like a certain to like out there, or like to put it or to give it to like a certain artist. So
Okay. What's more important in your opinion, the drums or the melody of a beat?
J, but it's like the drums for me.
The drums.
Yeah, first is it could go hand in hand, but personally the drums. If you have like a shitty ass melody, because and you fucking just put like some banging drums, then you can probably somehow work it out.
Mm,
I guess you just really need just the right voice or just the right ears for it.
true. Very true.
So, so
Um, you also sample a lot in your music, and what would you say you look for in your samples?
I had to be in like a certain mood, but if like to like find something specific, because I always come back to certain samples like at certain different times in my life or certain moods. Because that has happened to me. I have tried um try to listen to something and I'm like, nah, I can't sample this shit. And then another day, and then I come back like probably like months after, maybe years, maybe like a year, and just be like, actually, let me try to do something with this now. And I sometimes execute very, very, very well, or like it just doesn't come very good. But when in a sample though, personally, I like orchestras, I like choirs, I like vocals, I like pianos, any type of synthesizers. That's what I like in my samples. But I say orchestras, strings, anything. But what sample? I like every type of sample. That's just my personal instruments. My favorite instruments when I look in a sample. So
Okay. Um, for a while, your music was like some of your music isn't on streaming anymore, and I just want to know like what happened with that.
um, do not give much information. I'm not in a good part. I'm not in like in a good state in my life, and I be crashing out sometimes. So I'll be like, you know what? Let me delete my fucking whole music so I can save money.
Mm,
So I'm like, nah, man. It's like this could work someday. So I'm like, let me try to fucking just put DistroKid on. Let me pay back my DistroKid and try to upload my shit back as soon as possible. So that's what I'm trying to do. Yeah. So
I saw before like you took your stuff down that you had like I think it was a song with like around like above like 20,000 streams or so. I'm not sure the exact number. And I just want to know like how you
I
got that.
I don't know, man. Just people and shout out. I don't know, Pakistanians, Indians, because because shout out because it always be like a random dude from like some third world country just supporting you.
mm,
I don't like, and then they just be streaming the fuck out of your shit.
mm,
Or Sajam, the fucking app where you like, if you can't fucking find a song, you just you just turn that app on and then it just finds the song for you or tries. And fucking that shit kind of confuses because I use like certain popular songs in my beats. Like I sampled this one this quote unquote TikTok audio
yeah.
in my fucking song, and then fucking is like my most streamed beat of all time. So
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Like
yeah, which yeah,
the Spotify algorithm picked it up.
yeah, something like
Um
that.
uh are you working on any projects right now?
As of now, I'm working on three. The first one is a passion project of mine, which I said earlier, which is called "The Remaining Time of the Memories," which is inspired by I the caretaker, everything, everywhere at the end of time. But instead of like 1920s, 1940 ballroom music, it's just like all my favorite songs that I like, which is basically what if I see the vision got dementia. The second project is I guess my mixtape that I'm still procrastinating over 2 years called Confused, which I hope I get done one day. And then the third project, which I have not fully announced, but I guess I'll kind of announce it here, is this project called Do You See It? Which is basically I make all the beats and I just have random people. I just have all my favorite people I ever worked with that I want to work with on my beats.
Mm.
Basically is like is this project is like inspired by like Conductor, We Have a Problem, Part 3, Blush, Mo- Model Soul by Nujabes, Metro Boomin albums, I guess. Yeah. So those are the three projects I'm working on. So
What do you want people to get out these projects?
um get out these that I'm just putting my emotion and shit, you know. I mean, for Confused, and it's just me just talking what's on my mind, just I guess journaling or rapping. The remaining time of our memories is just it's just for me, but I'm just putting it out there just in case if someone likes it or not. That project's like for my soul, my health mostly. And then fucking Do You See It? It's just me just wanting to like put artists on like my own production, or like try to like get certain people on like my own production to see what it sounds like, and then maybe push maybe show like put like one person onto like an other artist, like have Kaden no work with someone else on the project, and then they make something cool. That's what I hope.
Mm-hmm.
Or someone sees it and they be like, "Yo, all these people cool, bro. They need to get on project." That's what I hope I get out of this project someday. So,
Is there any time when people can expect these projects that you would like to share?
the remaining time of our memories, I'll try to get the first part of it, because the caretaker did like six parts, 6 stages. I'm trying to do the same thing. First stage, I'll try to get it like this week. as we're recording this, I don't know if you have this shit out. I don't know when are you gonna have this shit out. Confused? I don't fucking know. Like I said, I'm still procrastinating on that shit. Do you see it though? The deadline for all the artists that I'm working with is September 22nd. So I'm shooting for October, maybe November for the release date. So
Moving on to like the next question. Do you have any advice for people just getting into producing, or like people who want to start producing?
just the best advice I can try to do is try to imitate your favorite part, like your drum pattern, your favorite like sample loops, your favorite job, or if you're like a producer that makes anything from scratch, imitate anything, any type of chords, any type of melodies, anything like that, and then try to build on that, or just be yourself. Just do it. Just do it. Nike type shit. Just do it, gang. So
Yeah. Um. Like this about wraps up the interview, kinda. But before we end it, is there anybody you want to shout out?
shout out. Let's see. Shout out. Danny Jean, Lalun SB, the producer SB. Joseph Pop. Those all are all the people that I can probably say that might be better to me or are. And then shout out Kaden, Spiegel, Brandon stuff, Kid Kai, PBDMF, shout out Mofos. I'm still waiting on my fucking custom shit. You fucking bitch. Shout out Roman Reeves who's died. Shout out mostly the cool white folks. Shout out my people, Viva la Raza. Shout out fuck, I'm thinking Kiko YMG, Jaguar, anyone who's gonna be on the Do You See It project. Yeah.
Anything else you want to say before we wrap up the interview?
Stream Fully Cooley, comments in your favor. Stream Brandon stuff. New song, that shit is a banger. I be bumping that shit. Shout out. Take care of yourself, love yourself, respect yourself. Even when times are tough, love yourself, my homie. Because there'll be light out there. Do you see it coming soon? Hopefully everyone gets their song in. If you don't, I'm gonna piss on your cat, bitch. So yeah.
Okay, thank you for being a part of the interview. I appreciate it a lot. And yeah, just
No problem, man. Thank you for having me.
yeah, you're welcome, man. Peace.